Hey, hello, what's up, guys? We're back with new video. This video will be about BRF plus and its basics. Basically, today we'll try to call a function. I guess this is something very usual, but sometimes very easy things gets us stuck. As like I was also doing this. I was aware of it, but was stuck in some easy things that I didn't know. Let me talk about whole steps how to call a function. I guess you all know BRF plus is being used in different purposes, including ABAP developments, MDG. These kind of basic uses are there for BRF plus. So for this case, we'll talk about a basic function that we check some validations. Let's show you some basic function, one of them. If you look at this is a basic function. So you have some signatures, the parameters. You have assigned rule set here. So you can create it and then save and activate it. So we'll go to the one of the live cases and talk about that. So this is one of the function that I can show you. There is one parameter, that's a basic text. This is a dummy one, it doesn't have any business rules. So I've created and added the parameter and assigned a rule set against it. The rule set had some decision makings. If this is this, then they'll do this. I didn't put anything complicated. I just added it and activated it. It worked. You can try to simulate this, but I'll go back instead and do everything and then simulate it. Simulate this function. And to simulate the function, you can click on simulation and then do a local simulation. If you want to use it if you want to call it from a web stack, what you have to do is create code template. Now this is the tricky part. Majority of the people, if they know it, if the button is there, it's easy. But if it's not, then you have to do a simple trick. I didn't have this activated, so I had to see here and there. The process is, here is a setting button. Just click on it. If you don't have the create template button, you will see a difference, the user mode. If it's simple, then this generate code template should not be there. I have to refresh to kick it out. But if you're in expert mode, this create code template part will be there. So when you have the create template code, click on it. You will see the code being generated on the runtime. All the dynamic things are created. Even the function ID is also there. So now if you have to, you just have to copy it and go down. And if you see here on the values of the parameter, you will see something like insert context value here or delete the line. You have to insert your values which needs to be passed while calling this function. If you pass this, it will go to this get reference and then call the process function that will do the main hit to the function. It will get the expected returns. You can simply copy it and go to your AC38 editor and paste it and create your function. AC37 creator, and paste there and activate your function, and you can use it for all the purposes. To explain all the things, I'll just show you the reference document from SAP blog to call a BRF function, how they suggest in the blog. You have the create code template option. You can click on it and you can simulate if it's needed. The same thing is mentioned here. If it's simple mode, the button won't be showing the generation of code. You just need to switch it to the expert mode. If you switch it, this will come up and you can copy it. And here are some tricky things. If you want to show the comments, you can activate. If you want to return change context values, then it will simply change the context values. So these are some things you can play some tricks on, and these are the similar things. There is one more option. You can use this report FDT template function process and enter your function ID, and you will get the execute, and you will get the code. Then you can use it. But I suggest to do on the generate code button. It's easier. You don't need to do a lot of stuff. So this is having all the comments. The code template will have all the comments. You just have to pass the variables. This will do the rest of the task. You can simply get the output from the process method call from CLFDT function process. This makes the whole thing easier, and this is how you generate and create a function, and generate and call the function. And if you have any queries, please do comment. And if you like the video and you want to see something more, please do subscribe and share with your friends. I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.